It's another clip entitled, I Don't Care About a Man's Potential. It's about his productivity.
Care about a man's potential at all. I don't. I care about his productivity, because now you wake up with the man in his boxers on your couch in your refrigerator scratching his balls talking about when his dinner ready, and he don't even know how much your rent is.
Right.
There's no way. I don't play sleepovers. I don't play house. I don't do none of that. That's not my shit. I don't play those type of games. There's no way a man is sleeping up comfortably or even coming over talking about something. I want to chill. My house is not an entertainment system, baby. That's not what we doing. You want to take me out, court me properly, date me properly, and I'm not a virgin. Let me tell you, it's harder to get my pussy now than it was then. You should have hit it then when I was open and I was naive and I was ready for everything. And I didn't know my worth. But now here I am, and I'm a girl with depth, with substance, with coof. There's no way I'm even allowing a man to even know where I live at until he done proved himself. You don't even get the address. You don't even get the address. And this is what I be talking about. Women take things so lightly and men don't. So let's just go back to the narrative saying like a man wants you all in, and he wants you all in, and he's not all in because he's waiting for you to prove yourself. Because women give it up too easy. Care about a man.
You let that nigga Terry bold.
Yeah,
I know I look pushing that.
But I mean, she said she didn't grow up. She found her worth. You can't knock her for that. But what was the question?
Well, it wasn't really a question. She was just saying like she don't
or
give a damn about a man's potential. It's about productivity. So I guess the question would be, would that be the smart way to move? I think we can unanimously agree on that. But I guess I want to say, is it cap? It all sounded good. But do you think that when she goes, this camera cuts off and she goes back to her real life and that dude that she really like hits her, is she going to be able to stand on everything she said?
Allegedly.
Like not coming to her house, or
she said they coming to the house. She's saying
But I mean that should be what you supposed to do.
That's showing potential right there. I got potential to be a good man by courting you, going to your house, taking you out to eat. What do you need after that is what I want. I want the answer from after that. Like, what do you need after that? Because taking you out to dinner, picking you up, not at your house, so I don't know how the hell else I'm gonna get you unless I send an Uber. I still need your address for that anyway. So you're probably gonna drive, but then you probably don't want to drive because you're a lady, so you need to get picked up. So I already got your address. But anyway,
so you saying that's the first cap.
That might be one cap there. But other than that, I mean, if I take you on a date, what other stuff do you need to see that's productive besides the date, the courting?
Right.
Because that's just showing potential. I got the potential to be a good man to you, but I could do that to 600 women. No, I don't want to go on a date. All right, let me take you out. I'm going to show you the manners and everything. But what do you need after that? And that's what I didn't get from her. But what is considered productivity, not potential?
She's basically saying, I need to see it come to realization. I don't want to hear about what you could do. I don't want to hear about, what you want, what you aspire to do. None of that. I need to see results before I give in any type of benefit. That's what she's saying.
And what is that?
What's that? You mean the productivity?
Yeah. What is her viewpoint on productivity? That's what I need out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I know what you would probably say, but I need it out of a woman's mouth for us men to understand what you need to see as productivity.
Because what she said is right too. She was saying like men will want you to prove yourself to them, which is true. I want to see what you capable of. If I'm going, marry you or take you serious, absolutely. So I get what she said on that part, but she didn't really get into why she said what she said, like Kenny was saying.
And that's why I think it's cap.
Because she don't know.
Correct.
I feel you.
I think it's more just defensive talking. She didn't got finesse before. She's basically saying, I'm not going to get finesse the same way that I did before. These are my standards, blah, 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 blah. But like I said, all that shit sounds great. And I'm sure that the man that's smashing anyway is laughing while he's watching this clip, right? Because there's always a guy or two that are, immune to these walls that they try to put up and these requirements and these standards and all of this shit like that. And you can talk as passionate as you want to. And she's from New York, so New York women talk passionately. Salute to 8 at the Table. I like what y'all doing out there in the YouTube space. But yeah, I don't believe it. I think it sounds great. I think she's more trying to convince herself than she is trying to say, "Hey, this is just how I'm moving." You could tell just in the delivery. It's a lot of built up frustration. It's a lot of built up tension. I'm not gonna let these niggas do me like this no more.
She done been done wrong with a lot of times.
Right. So now let me say these things so now I can scare off the men who just want to waste my time. Let me explain something, sweetheart. You're not gonna scare them off. Men see right through that. Because if I'm on this quote unquote little roster or something that you talking about, I don't give a damn about none of that you just said. I'm gonna still approach you the same way because I don't believe you. Prove it to me. Women say these things all the time. All the time. I ain't no man gonna do like this. I'm the man think he can just pull up to my crib whenever. That ain't happening. He think he can get the sex from me without taking me on dates. That ain't happening. He think he can do this and that. And as I'm listening to him, I'm just shaking my head. I'm just laughing.
Well, all she said was dates. So
That was it.
That's what I would be like. All right,
the bar is low.
How did you take her on a date? Boom. Oh, you don't want me to come over to your house? Cool. You could come. You ain't say you wouldn't come to my house. Hey, I would finagle my way around it. You didn't give me no valid reason or valid example of productivity that you need to see
Outside of taking on the
outside of taking you on a date.
because niggas wasn't taking on dates before. Possibly.
He was just pulling up and sleeping on her couch and scratching his balls.
I need to see effort.
Opening her refrigerator.
And that's the bare minimum.
That ain't even a bare.
No, I'm saying them taking on dates is bare minimum.
Yeah, that's young. That's young days. And I understand, you know, she gave up. She admitted she gave up the punani back in the day, and she ain't doing that now.
A lot of times.
Over that, but she is giving it up over dates. So I ain't gonna say she is. Don't take that personal. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that. Let me backtrack.
I don't backtrack.
What I'm saying is, you need to give better examples of what you need to see as productivity instead of just saying dates, because that's just the norm. Really,
but apparently it ain't. And you want to know why?
Oh, and it wasn't the norm for her,
Right?
But in reality, it should be the norm. And now you still gonna get finessed.
Because
It's a cold game.
It's a cold game.
You just gave them the playbook.
There we go.
I'm telling you, hey, listen. I graduated summa cum laude, and I see through all. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna take in all the information and be like, all right. So if I do just a little bit more, you're gonna fall hell over heels, because I done way more than what they did.
Yep.
Or I do things just a little bit different. Okay, you want me to come pick you up? Okay, cool. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna send the Uber XL. We're gonna go somewhere nice. Maybe we go out of town, something like that. And niggas don't put that type of effort towards you. Oh, you pay for everything the whole weekend?
And then you don't want to hit. You just send her back home. Say, I'll catch up with you later.
They don't know
When
about that,
I'm
Kenny.
gonna see you again.
They don't know about that, Kenny.
Oh shit! I might be free around this time. I don't be doing this type of stuff. I just heard about it back in the.
He didn't even try to have sex with me.
You know,
He didn't even mention sex.
Way back. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to how niggas be mentioning sex from the first second. But anyway,
Because they don't get it.
Yep.
And that ain't spoken about enough. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is.
Why you ain't
Like
try to have
said.
sex with me? You know, baby, I just wasn't on that type of time.
I didn't see you in that way.
You know?
But now,
You know what I'm
since
saying?
you brought it
But
up,
we can meet up again later on. You know what I'm saying? If the vibe is right, we can light up the night.
Baby, I go on vibes, baby. You know, it just got to be fit. I don't want to rush anything.
Zip.
I want you to feel
You
comfortable.
can't even get through the whole
At all.
sentence.
But you know, again, that's the landscape. Y'all remember that clip that we reviewed a couple weeks back when dude was trying to take it slow with old girl. She was like, "Nah, don't take it slow with me. I know what I want. I'm trying to get put through the sheetrock.
I know who you are. I can't
Yeah.
get for you. I don't care about none of these cameras. I don't care about none of that.
But you know, again, that goes to show that she's not as evolved as she thinks she is. Because just like O just said, you literally just gave me the playbook. Okay, so you want to be taking on dates. So I'm going to find the most bare minimum way that I can meet that qualification. Still, I'm going to give you a little bit of attention on the back end of that just to get what I want. And then I'm out. It's not going to cost me that much. I'm a man making a decent amount of money. I can take you to, spend $100 here, $100 there. 2-3 dates, get the ass, and I'm gone. Shit, I spend $300 when I go out to eat by myself.
Damn, that's another problem. Boy, it's getting expensive to eat out here, boy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's another thing too. Just several dates. So you don't have to do one big date. Just do several dates, $75, $100 each. Psh, she done had a blast. I'd have been gone the whole day. She don't know what to do with it. So we had so much fun. She texts you the group. She texting the group chat. She in love on the first day. Got her.
And again, I don't want to make it like that we just like trying to just ridicule y'all and trying to finesse women. That's not the case. The thing about this is that I want everything she's saying in this video to be true.
Absolutely.
I would like for that to be the case.
Absolutely.
I just don't believe that that's reality and it's based on experiences. But again, if y'all move like she said move, then you will be good more times than not. I mean, it's still gonna be some dudes that's gonna be able to finesse through the cracks, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean,
you're gonna eliminate most of them who there for the bullshit.
You got people who can break the law a little bit. It's just men got women that can break the law a little bit. It's just
true.
It's that way. Some people that you just want to hit, that you just physically want to do something to. So I mean, they wiggle through the cracks off your bare negotiables a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, so
I know me charge $300, but for you,
you know what I'm saying
$298. For you, Chief. All right, man. Prayer star party.
Normally wrap it up, but for you,
Chief, I'm raw dog. Pain, my nigga.
yeah. Raw dog.
Hey, why niggas walk around the party with that belt? That nigga Tommy beat the brakes off.
yeah, that bitch chest was out.
Oh, boy, just a damn fool, dog.
Heard they call you Hitman.
Like to get me.
Get hit, man.
That nigga flipped so hard.
He got a charity belt on his face. Holy shit.
We talking about Martin if y'all don't know.
Oh, man.